Hello, my wonderful people. Hey, if you are Abado, are you articulated, obedient, or are you Kwankwasia? Not gonna gather here. USA, US Military General, let me put it this way, have sent a warning to the Supreme Court of the Fulani Control Government of Nigeria against confirming Bola Ahmed Tinubu Adekunle Misisi as the authentic winner and the president of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Come, this message now is for everybody. It's not for Biafrans, it's not for IPOB, it's not, in fact, it is for everybody. As long as you are a living thing, you need to listen to this message and digest it, because what is happening in that country called Nigeria, it will soon get to a point whereby somebody will come from Somalia simply because that person have already acquired all the wealth in the world through dubious means, and tell you that after all, I'm from Kwara State, I'm from Osun State, I'm a Lagosian boy, I'm a Lagos man, I am a Jagaban, I am a city boy and a province boy or village boy. And they will confirm him a president because he can buy and bribe his way out. I have given this kind of video this morning, and let me call this one a part 2 of or continuation of that very particular video. Because I listened to the press interview or press conference held by Lamidi Apapa faction of the Labour Party. Waiting be that in name. Abayomi Arabambi. You know why it sweetens me? You know why I'm very, very happy about it? It's because he said Peter Obi is using his elder brothers who is dead. And I said, oh, thank God Peter Obi have a family. Thank God Peter Obi have somebody he can afford to. I beg, have anybody come out and tell you that I am a brother, sister, distant relative, distant cousin, distant aunt, or whatever to Bola Ahmed Tinubu? The answer is 0 point. Did he fall from heaven? Come out and tell us where you belong, where your family, how they can be traced. So that, over 220 million people deserve to know who are you and where you come from. Well, make on see this headline. US warns Nigeria Supreme Court against confirming Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of the Fulani Control Government of Nigeria. I don't want to talk too much. I want to go straight to the news, because it seems like my word these times or these days is itching to some people's ear, because I keep saying the truth and they refuse to hear the truth. Well, let me read in between the lines what the US said to this our so-called Supreme Court, who have been highly bribed. They are waiting for the day they will come and tell you now your petition lack merit. It don't have local standing. That is the English. Based on technicalities, based on moral decadency. Look at what Adebayo said. Still on this issue of a certificate forgery. He said, and I quote, Tinubu's academic records. He said, let the people be the judge. After inference per Adebonje reacts. Let the people be the judge. Let them judge this matter. Let's leave about this so-called of law of 18 or law not of 18. Because if we control this trajectory, Muhammadu Buhari did it and succeeded while in seat. And an attestation letter was given to him from WAEC, and everybody was celebrating, including faces like Pamu. Now, this one, they have already find out that Nigerians are just low mentality and low retentive memory. Anything now, before you know it now, there will be a huge something that will do, but now, everybody will forget about the certificate issue of Tinubu. We will face that side. That is Nigeria for you. Everybody is on a fast lane, moving forward. But Adebanjo, you are very, very right on this. Let's leave law. Let the people judge this matter. Anyway, my wonderful people, still remember that campaign is still going on. Hashtag Freemason Nnamdi Kanu now. Hashtag Biafra to the moon. Hashtag all hail Biafra, and hashtag Biafra to the world, to the entire rest of the world. Continue commenting, continue liking, continue sharing, and continue subscribing to my channel, because without you, there will be no Okute Daily Talk. The head of the United States Intelligence and the Global Information System, and the director of the ISSA Center for the Study of monarchy and traditional governance, Mr. Gregory Copley, has warned the Nigerian Supreme Court against confirming Bola Ahmed Tinubu Adekunle Mrs. as the authentic winner of the February 25th, 2023 presidential election. On the other hand, we are still waiting for FBI to insist of this month, and I go see 2,500 files of our so-called president. Let me see how the APC will defend that one when that one come out. Mr. Copley was heard speaking of their consequences if Supreme Court ever affirms Tinubu presidency in an audio video recording during an interview on an unidentified radio station in London. Copley, who is also the editor-in-chief of Defense and Foreign Affairs publications, confirmed that several agencies in the United States are compiling and will soon release information on the life and times of Tinubu in the country, which is believed to be damaging to the record of the so-called president. Sarah reporters record. It could be recalled that the Chicago State University recently released academic records of Tinubu, which clearly showed that he never graduated from the institution and that his certificate was forged. About Gregory Copley, who is making this warning, or who is sending this warning. Gregory R. Copley is a U.S. military general. He's a historian, author, and strategic analyst who had worked at the highest levels with various governments around the world, advising on national security, intelligence, and national management issues for almost 5 decades. He is the author of the new Total War of the 21st Century and the trigger of the fear pandemic, according to what we have here. So, I don't hear them. APC, make on a get ready because I go defend tire. According to this slogan that people are using for their comedy, you go defend, you go explain until you get tired. Now they are getting tired every day by day. The other day, one of their co-defendants, Achimogu, was on Arise TV News. And they asked him question. He was, I am not a lawyer, But your so-called master, will be faced with Akpam will send you to come and represent him. And the simple question you cannot answer. I never see the tweet. I cannot say whether it's right or wrong. Look at, they send Mumu to come and represent a liar. Now what you go get now? Anyway, maybe we'll still go to another news. According to Pa Ayo Adebanjo, he said, let the people be the judge in these issues of certificate forgery, identity theft, and the rest of them, only on one person's head. I beg one day, do you fall from heaven? Let your family member come out and say, yes, this is our son, and we can vow for him. The leader of the Southwest Social and Cultural Group, Afenifere, Papa Ayo Adebanjo, has reacted to the controversies surrounding Bola Ahmed Tinubu's academic records at the so-called Chicago State University, CSU, that is met with corruption. Chicago State University is known by corruption, and I still wonder why such a school will still be existing in the United States. But they will call Nigerians corrupt, but they are the mother of corruptions. According to him, he thinks the Nigerian people should be the judge of the issue of the president's academic results. Adebanjo, during an interview with The Punch, said the issue was something he didn't want to discuss, but all he knows is that when one becomes a political figure, their lives no longer remain private. Of course, they owe to the public everything, including your taking shower. You owe it to the public. The Afenifere leader noted that what is happening is not rocket science, and people understand. So therefore, they should be the judge of everything, not the court. Ukute News gathered that he said, what do you think, or what do you make of it yourself? When you say you have a certificate, they say you should make it public. For example, how can you tell me now that I should provide my academic record, and I will now tell them not to get the records? It sounds somehow. An academic record is a public document. If I told you I worked at a bank, and you told me that you were going to the bank to find out if I truly worked there, then I say, don't go there. What does that mean? It means I didn't work there, I'm lying. You didn't need rocket science to tell you what is happening, but let the people judge. Pa Ayo Adebanjo, you are speaking like an elderly statesman. I like this your statement. Personally, I don't want to be involved in this issue of academic record. All I know is that for my political figure, your life, okay, for any political figure, your life is no longer private. Everything about him is public. And if any public figure is now saying anything contrary, I leave the public to be the judge. Nice one, Papa. Recall that a United States court ruled in favor of the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, to be allowed access to Tinubu's academic records at the Chicago State University. We have seen the irreparable damages to be caused. In fact, the bottom line is that our Oga never go Chicago State University, knowing fully well that even the so-called transcript of Government College, Lagos, that never be in existence used to apply for that school, according to them, was nowhere to be found. The school was established in 1974. This is part of the damages, the irreparable damage they are talking about, and we have seen it all. Moka, is here your name, Moka. The thunder that will visit you is still doing press up in Israel or Palestine. I swear to God, because the way you used to lie, you even lie more than the devil. The revelation of the record has created so many controversies as Atiku, who accused Tinubu of presenting a false academic record to the INEC during the last presidential elections. Tinubu don't know what is happening to him. Somebody knows everything about Tinubu and released all the whole secret to Atiku, and that is why he bent on going to Chicago State University to find out what is happening. It was gathered that the PDP flag bearer had approached the Supreme Court with the same evidence of alleged discrepancies in Tinubu's academic records. Speaking further about Yoruba Nation's agitation, Adebanjo said Nigeria is better as one. He, however, maintained that if it must be so, then the principles of equity and fairness must be considered at all times. He submitted that the country is better together, but it means getting together on the principle of equity, fairness, and inclusiveness. Then everybody will be better together. I won't be in Nigeria where one tribe is cheating me. That is the essence of equity, and that is why there should be federalism in a multinational. I mean ethnic nationalities, a nation where every nation will develop in its own space. The moment you didn't do that and you allow one section to dominate the other, there is no fairness there. So if we are sincere about keeping Nigeria together as a nation, then adopt true federalism where every section will be equal. No one will be treated as a second-class citizen or third-class citizen, just like the way they are doing to the Biafrans and also to the Igbos. According to Pa Ayo Adebanjo, the Afeniferes leader, or you can call him Yoruba Nation's leader. Anyway, my wonderful people, now hear me, I go text up. The bottom line still remain. USA don't want to say, make or not confirm this man. He don't want the Supreme Court. So if they go there, go Zuzu, that one left for them. As for me and my family, we are relocating to Afghanistan. Anyway, my wonderful people, now hear me, I go tell you on our beg, more can I help me share this message? Like on it, share, subscribe on it, and make sure you do what? You turn on the notification icon, be notified, and we'll go live, or we'll post something new on this channel, or another channel related to Okute Daily Talk. Do have a nice Sunday, and may the God bless you all today, as you do the needful. So shall it be. And Chukwuka Abiyama must surely be what? Be adored. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Kemesiano.